Ladies and gentlemen, to Lakewood Drive in Knoxfield. Here's your opportunity to purchase. For those, of course, that are here to do so, we do wish you all the best of luck with your bidding endeavours. We've seen property prices in Knoxfield and surrounding suburbs escalate and do so rapidly over the years leading into this moment right here and right now. Our projections are somewhat the same moving forward. Keep the future value in mind when bidding to your capacity if required. Ladies and gentlemen, a 10% deposit is all that is due and payable should you be a successful buyer. With a settlement of 90 to 120 days' time, you can pick the time frame that suits you best and the property will be legally all yours. It's over to you right now. I'd like to point out that we've got a registered phone bidder bidding on this piece of real estate through Jimmy there through the telephone. It's over to you guys, an opening bidder offer. Who would like to get the auction underway with an opening bid, an opening offer, and any number that you like? I really don't mind where we start. Buyers, it's over to you. Ball is in your court. Who would like to dictate the commencement point of proceedings? Jimmy through the phone, we welcome you guys in as well. I'm going to call this one 3 times. Here's your opportunity to jump in. Once, twice, third, final call. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get the show on the road with a vendor bid of $820,000. At $820 now, we've been instructed to take 20,000 risers as a minimum. At $840, we're searching for Jimmy. We need to be at $840 now, or more, of course. At $820,000 now, it's a vendor bid with me and against everybody. At $820 now, searching for risers at 20 out the back. Can we tempt you guys in? At $840, we're searching for. At $820, the bid is with me, searching for rise of 20,000 in time. At $820 is the bid now, 40 if you like. Through the telephone, Jimmy. At $820 now, searching for 40. We're going to call this one 3 times only. At $820,000, sellers bids the offer. Need to see an increased number once. At $820, searching for 40. Twice, Jimmy, 40. Third, final time. Are we all done? All finished. All silence. We're at $820. Jimmy, have you got any interest through the telephone there? Need to be 20. Take us to 40. We need to be at 40 at the moment, Jim. At $820 now, 40 we're searching for. At 20 the bid is with me and against you. At $820 now, searching for 40. At 40, you need to know 40. Welcome back to the auction. Thanks you. At $840,000 now, we're chipping away in risers of 20 buyers. Can we tempt you in at 60? At $840 is the bid now through the telephone, searching for risers of 20 in time. At $840,000 live bid, searching for 60 once, twice, third, final time. Are we all done? Finished in silence. At $840,000. Searching for 60 out the back. Ben, I need some instructions. At $860 where we need to be. He's on the telephone there at the moment at $840,000. At $840,000 is the bid. Live offer here. At 60 guys, can we tempt you in? Need to be 20. We need to be 20s. Ben, I just turned down a 10 over here. At $860 guys to jump in front. At $840 is the offer. At $840,000 and 60 guys is where we need to be to grab hold of first place at $840. At $840,000 and 60 jump back in. At $840 is the offer. With your competitors here at $860, can we tempt you in now? At $860,000, guys, give it an on. Should you have any interest at that mark or in excess of it, staying quiet certainly won't purchase you the property. Being in front, a powerful place to situate yourself. Exclusive rights to negotiate with the sellers, which will increase the chances of you being the buyers. At $840,000 for the first time. 60 Benny. Twice. $840's the bid. Third, final time at $840 guys, we need to be at 60. Can we tempt you in at 60 now? At $860 we're searching for 40 is the bid with your competitors. At $840,000. At $840 and 60. Interest 60 guys. At $840 is the offer. At $840,000. At $840. At $840. At $140,000. Patrick, sorry to interrupt your conversation. Can you just check with me if we're able to decrease increments from 20s to 10s? At $840 is the bid at the moment. At $840 is the offer. At $840,000. At $840 now we've got a 10 offer here. At $840. Yep. Ben? At 50, welcome back. Jimmy, I'm going to extend the courtesy on the telephone. At $860,000 to tempt you back in. At $850 is the bid in the corner. At $850,000 and 60, Jimmy. At $850 now. At $850 and 60 is where we need to be. At $850,000 and 60. at 60. At 60, guys, we need to know at 50, fairly bid. Bid at pattern number 78 is in front. The box seat at 850. 60, guys, once. At 850,000 is the bid, Jimmy. Second time at $850,000 only. In the back corner, searching for 60. Jimmy, I need some confirmation. In or out? Third, final call at $850,000. Jimmy, we'll wrap things up at 50. Any further interest here, Jimmy? At 60, we're searching for. At 860. We're at 50 at the moment now, chipping away in small denominations of 10. Should have an abundance of confidence to re-enter at these small numbers here at 850,000, searching for 60, guys, at 850 and 60. Jimmy, in or out? At 850,000, once. At 850,000, twice. At 850,000, third, final call at 850,000. Benny, I need to know here, 60 in or out? 60, Benny. At 860, we're searching for. Just one moment, guys. At 850, Ben, I'm going to need to get some instructions now. At 850,000, it's been a long second here. At 850, 60, Jimmy. At 850, bid is in the corner. 850, Benny, how much longer do we need here? At 850. At 850,000, please do bear with me one moment, guys. At 850,000 now, searching for 60 in time, Jimmy. 10,000 rise is where we need to be. At 850 is the offer in the corner. We're seeing two bidders fighting for the property through the telephone and out the back left as well. We're at 850 at the moment. At 850,000, bidders in the corner. Then I'm going to need to know now at 850. At 850. At 850 is the bid. At 850. At 850 and 60 through the middle. Another 10 seconds. You said a second about 3 minutes ago. 860, welcome back. At 860,000 now, good to see you again. Searching for 70 now, guys. At 860 now on the telephone. Jump back in at 70, give it a nod. At 860 is the offer and 70 we're searching for. Once. 70, guys. Twice. Third time at $860,000. Are we all done? Finished? Silence? 70? Any further interest, sir? In or out, guys? Finished? Done? 70 we're searching for here. At 60 is the bid with your competition. 70 is where we need to be. 60 at the moment. 10 in the rise. Guys, you're playing for the right here to negotiate exclusively with the sellers. At 860,000, bid is here through the telephone. Searching for 70 now. At 860 the bid and 70 to jump back in. At 860 and 70 now. At 70. At 70, Benny. At 860 is the bid. 70. 70 now. At 860, guys, jump back in here. At 70 is where we need to be. At 60 at the moment. Another 10 to regain the lead. Then I'm going to need to get some instructions. Another one of your 30 seconds. Benny, at 60. At 860,000 bidders in the corner. You guys are doing a great job. In front at the moment to Lakewood Drive in Knoxfield. The property will be all yours in 90 through to 120 days' time. You can pick the time frame that suits you best and the keys will be in your hands. We're at 860,000, guys. Let's not search for real estate through the Christmas break. Seal the deal here tonight. At 860,000 now, 70 we're searching for to regain the lead. Pole position is where you need to be to increase the chances of you being the buyer. At 860,000, fairly bid and offered through the telephone. 10% is all you need to pay tonight. The property will be all yours, done, dusted. At 860, guys, of course, you'll have the right to negotiate exclusively to that point. At 860 and 70 we're searching for, guys. We need to know once, twice, third time at 860,000. at 65, at 865. At 865 and back against you through the phone at 70, Jimmy. At 865 is the offer out in the back corner, searching for 870. At 865 now back against you at 70, jump in. At 865 and 70, Jimmy, we need to know now. At 865 is the offer. At 865,000 and 70, Jimmy. At 70, at 65 is the bid. At 870 we're searching for. At 870, 65 at the moment. Jimmy, we can't take 5 minutes like last time. At 865. At 865. At 865 in the corner, Benny, could you just step in here for some assistance? At 165,000 now, we're searching for 70 to my right. Jimmy, can we tempt you back in, or have you guys exhausted all your options? At 865, we're going to need to know. At 865, bid is in the corner, in front now. Exclusive negotiation rights. At 865, searching for 70, and we're going to wrap things up if we do not see a better bid. At 865 once. At 865 twice. At 865, third, final call, all done. We need to be at 5, Jimmy, at 870. At 865 in the corner, 70 to welcome you back in. At 865 is the offer, and 70 we're searching for. At 865 and 70 to regain the lead, Jimmy. At 865 and 70. At 70. At 865, bid is in the corner. Jimmy, 5. At 865, finished. Once. At 865. Twice. At 865. Third, final time at $865,000. All done, finished and silent at 865. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hit the pause button on that auction. No different to taking a halftime break on a Saturday. We'll negotiate with you guys for the time being, and we'll be back with you shortly with a result and an update. Thank you.